Hey, what's up? Um, my intention is just like showcasing a little bit of how it works, the vending clip, and how it can be done easily by just keep practicing. I'll try to give as much details as possible. Um, I think it's probably easiest once you get used to do it at a certain method. But yeah, it takes time, but it's great. It's worthy. Um, I'll say the good way to practicing this trick is to actually loading the checkpoint, which is really important. Uh, well, since if you messed up something or you miss loading the room to go to the specific room you wanted to go, checkpointing is really good to practicing here. So let's get started. So once I'm into the room, once I'm actually inventing rooms, rooms, whatever the hell it is. Once I'm into the vents, better to say vents. So I'm in the vents, and once I drop out on this specific spot, what I wanted to do is I wanted to stand, and what I want to do is like kind of hug the wall right here by walking into it, and I want to do it's 2 small seconds, something like 1, 2, and as you can see, my stand's starting to drop out. At the moment I walk 2 small seconds here, normally I like to stop touching the analog stick, stop touching it, and I press A. So as you can see, I'm kind of doing it, and I keep doing it until like I drop it. Also, I won't say that the best method to figuring out you getting close to it is once you see something like that, where you see this kind of venting room, this kind of room with the light here. It's a moment that you know you're getting close to clipping, which is really good. But yeah, you keep doing until like you're getting close to it. It's not a hard trick, I'll say. It's all matters is to get familiar with a specific time, I'll say. But I don't think I'll get until like this one, maybe. No, the other one. Not the other. Okay, maybe the other one. No. Okay. No. Okay. Okay, I'm into it. I clipped it, so we're gonna rewind a bit. Now I'm clipping on it. Now we're clipping on it. So what I want to do is I keep go straight forward until you see bong kind of clipping and starting to fall off. And once I felt, what I like to do is when I felt, like when it start to fall, something like that, I like to counting 2 small seconds, something like 1, 2, and I press start. Once I'm done with the counting, once I reach 2, I press start, and we should be in a position where we are at the room, but it loads. So probably like in a good position as by now too as well. So what I like to do, it's waiting 2 to 3 small seconds. If you're doing individual level, it doesn't really matter if it takes times or not. If you're doing RTA, maybe that's a different way. You have to do it really fast. Because since I'm pretty much sure this guide is about the RTA or the IL, doesn't really matter. That's how we do it. But so yeah, now we're probably at the rune, and what I like to do is I kind of like hold down to move, hold down, move, and what I like to do once I stop, like once I'm holding down of the analog stick to move, I press start and I look on the analog. I press on the analog stick to look, and I hold right. And as you can see, if I do it correctly, I should be at the position where that door is. This door where it is, and that's pretty much on it. It's not really hard, I'll say. It can be really easy. I'm not sure how many try this one was. Okay, so How many tries this one was? I think it was the 5th ones. This one. Here we go. So I do the trick as I'm mentioning. Pressing start, press down, look right, and that's pretty much how it goes on for my practice. I keep doing it until I get third try, 2 tries of attempts that I fell off. I think this one was the third one, if I'm correct. No, I think it's this one. So yeah, I think it's the third one. So 1, 2, 3. No. Oh, hold on. 1, 2, 3. Okay, yeah. So on the third try, I managed to make it. And oh yeah, a good thing is if you're actually loading in the correct spot, you might see something like that too as well. If you do the trick, you'll see something like that. It tells you you're actually in the room. You'll see a lot of details here, like the wall and all that, the cube here, is in all this. Like you're at the room, so you can press start and holding down and looking right. So there it is. So that's my way of how practicing the trick. Like it can be really easy. It can be tricky a bit, but if you find a method to do it and you feel like comfortable, you can do it at first try, and you're probably gonna manage to do a better time than I do if you're really good at it. So I think it's worth that all to do it. But I think that's pretty much it for it. If you're more, well, yeah, I guess that's pretty much of it. If you're interested in speedrun that game. We are small people, but worth to try. So yeah, I think I'm gonna go and wish you guys a great evening. Ciao.